Picture two warriors. One, a heavily armored giant bristling with sensors, America's F-35 Lightning II. The other lean and agile, Sweden's JAS-39 Gripen. The F-35 is the embodiment of overwhelming technological dominance, designed to be the all-seeing quarterback of the battlefield. The US has invested more in the F-35 than any other weapons program, betting on its stealth and data gathering to ensure victory. But this approach assumes money is no object and that allies will pay any price for power. The Gripen, by contrast, is the smart fighter, built for efficiency, high availability, and rapid repair, even on a highway. Its strength is adaptability. Advanced electronic warfare, low operational cost, and the ability to field a larger, more resilient force. This isn't just a contest of machines, but of philosophies. Dominance through complexity versus resilience through simplicity. Around the world, nations must choose the high-tech giant with its immense price tag, or the nimble, clever fighter offering independence and practicality. The answer isn't obvious, and it reveals a hidden truth. The most expensive weapon isn't always the best for the job. The F-35 versus the Gripen is a modern David and Goliath, fought with budgets, contracts, and the future of air power. Which philosophy will shape the skies of the 21st century? The battle lines are drawn. The F-35 is the most expensive weapons program ever, with lifetime costs for the US fleet alone projected at $1.7 trillion. Its $80 million price tag is just the beginning. Soaring sustainment costs have even the Pentagon worried. A 2024 report found F-35 reliability lagging, with availability rates no better than decades-old F-16s. The Pentagon is now considering flying the jets less just to manage costs. In contrast, the Saab Gripen was designed for affordability and reliability, with operational costs far below the F-35. The Gripen's low logistical footprint means fewer crew, less equipment, and rapid turnaround. Minutes, not hours. This efficiency is a strategic advantage, letting smaller air forces fly more missions and maintain a higher tempo. The F-35's modernization is billions over budget and years behind schedule, shaking confidence worldwide. Nations are realizing that owning the world's most advanced fighter is one thing, affording to fly it is another. The trillion-dollar question: is the F-35's power worth its price? Canada was set to buy the F-35 until costs soared from $19 to nearly $28 billion. Political friction with the US put the deal under review, opening the door for Sweden's Saab. Saab offered not just jets, but a partnership, local Gripen assembly, thousands of jobs, and collaboration with Bombardier. The proposal included making Canada a hub for Gripen production, even for Ukraine's potential order. Sweden's top officials, including the King and Queen, visited to seal the deal. Canada's F-35 order shrank to just 16 jets, with the rest in limbo. The debate shifted: which deal offers more, militarily, economically, and strategically? The F-35's take-it-or-leave-it approach is being challenged by countries demanding industrial benefits and sovereignty. The Gripen's offer of partnership is forcing nations to rethink what matters most in a defense contract. Buying the F-35 means entering a lifelong relationship with the US military-industrial complex and its golden handcuffs. The US controls the F-35's software and spare parts, making allies dependent on American approval for upgrades and maintenance. This dependency raises tough questions. What if a country's policies clash with Washington's? Could the US use its control as leverage? Even former F-35 advocates now warn, without US consent, no country can operate the jet for long. The F-35's networked warfare system links every operator to a US-dominated command structure, challenging national sovereignty. In contrast, Saab's Gripen comes with flexible export terms, technology transfer, and no restrictive controls. Buyer nations can develop their own aerospace industries and maintain full control over their jets. The choice is stark: join an exclusive club at the cost of autonomy, or fly a modern fighter with sovereignty intact. For many, the Gripen's promise of independence is hard to ignore. The F-35's power comes with strings attached. The Gripen offers capability and freedom. Which would you choose? The Gripen's global success isn't just about the jet, it's about the partnership. Saab tailors deals to each nation, offering technology transfer and local production. Brazil's deal for 36 Gripens included a full production site and training for local engineers, boosting its aerospace industry. This model is now being pitched to Canada, Colombia, and Ukraine, turning purchases into long-term investments. Recent orders from Thailand, Colombia, and a potential 150 jets for Ukraine show the Gripen's momentum. Countries want more than hardware. They want jobs, expertise, and control over their defense technology. The F-35's centralized control can't compete with this offer. In today's arms market, partnership is as valuable as technology. The US is learning that lesson the hard way. When jets take to the skies, performance is what counts. The F-35's stealth is impressive, but the Gripen often excels in real-world missions. The Gripen flies faster, Mach 2 versus the F-35's Mach 1.6, and has a much greater combat range. For countries with vast territories, this means more coverage and less need for refueling. The F-35 relies on stealth. The Gripen uses advanced electronic warfare to jam and deceive enemy sensors. In many scenarios, a powerful EW suite is as effective as stealth. The Gripen's data links and AI-assisted systems give pilots superior situational awareness. It's fully NATO-compatible, already integrated by Sweden, the Czech Republic, and Hungary. Performance isn't just about one feature. It's about speed, range, survivability, and flexibility. The Gripen proves you don't need the F-35 to be a top-tier ally. The rise of cheap, deadly drones is changing air combat and the role of manned fighters. Both the F-35 and Gripen are adapting to work alongside unmanned systems, but their philosophies diverge. The F-35 is a high-value asset, too precious to risk and too costly to field in large numbers. The Gripen's cost-effectiveness and high readiness make it ideal for a future where resilience matters more than raw power. Its ability to operate from dispersed locations makes it less vulnerable to attack. In a world where losses are inevitable, losing a Gripen is far less painful than losing an F-35. The smartest fighter isn't always the most complex. It's the one that makes the most sense for the mission. The future of air combat may belong to the practical, not just the powerful.